Live, motherfuckers. Peace and serenity. Just got a cap on me hairs and mess. I haven't been live for a while, eh? How's it going? It's a bit gay. It stinks of sweat as well. It's horrible. How's it going? Been off the drink for a few days. So I thought, I mean, I'm like Will Curriman. Will Curriman says he's off social media. Like I say, I'm off the drink. Do about 2 days, then we're both back heavy on it. But Alarit, how's it going? Fuck, you guys are flying in. You can tell it's been a while. Everyone's proper jumping in. So first one. I was gonna try and be better than this. But again, just a Q&A. I cannot really be. Oh, there's a tattoo. Good. Guns N' Roses. You can guess who it is. How's it going, guys? Just to catch up with you guys, see how you're doing. It's been a weird week. We had a few weeks. I'm up a couple of grand, $2,000 or something. Fuck. It's like 3 days not drinking and I can fucking taste that whiskey. But stay with the drink. So what's up, John Tibbles? How's it going, mate? Drizzle, Alarit, mate, I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that Instagram thing. I am a bit crazy, but I'm crazy enough to think I can fucking change the world, and those that think that I can change the world are the ones that often do. Guys, if you want to hit us with tickers and chats, I mean, it's nice to have all you guys in. Obviously, you can tell it's been a while. Give you guys a quick update of what's going on. Today was a weird one. Let's see where we're at with it. It's fucking. So, I mean, today was all over, and this has been the story of my week with trading, honestly. Omar was tricky because it's light volume and it's a bit manipulated, but Omar was a very, very, very good short. In fact, let's go one by one through them, because I can just minimize this and maximize this. We'll go full screen so you guys can really see what's going on. So Omar was like a gap and crap yesterday. Fucking hell, that whiskey's strong. When you go on the daily, there's a couple of things that you can immediately see. Like, this death drop is fucking suicide for a company. And again, it puts in a big green day. And this, honestly, this death drop, but more so like this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days after this green day. And I was just like, it's just a surefire sign of dilution. And we can actually check. It's a cool little website to check dilution, just to see where Omar's sitting and what it's doing. Obviously, I'm running a few things. So 50 million float, 57% institution. So it's like a 10, 12 million float ultimately, what the institutions and that. But it should have dilution, but it's got no active shelves, S1s, S3s, which is weird because it looks like it should. 10Q's got nothing in it. It's share structure. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how, because if let's check the cash situation with these dudes. Anyway, guys, fire tickers and questions. I'll not spend too long on this. I'm just curious. Friends sending bad messages. What's the crap with this? One sec. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, I mean it loses, but it makes 111 million. Yeah, so it's not really diluting. It's a pretty real company. So all you've really got is the technical analysis. But I mean, look, and technical analysis is my thing. It's what I've put all the effort in over the last 4 years. This is a horrible sign. This push, followed by all these red days, lower than the base of 12, which was the previous high before the breakout. See how it was like supporting here? It pushed and then fell through support. And that was like what the fuck's going on with this company? And then the other thing was, how do you go from a big push? Sorry, well, that's obviously the high, but it doesn't matter. Let's just clear it all. How do you go from this big push and this big wick to a gap down opening here? So it looked like it was all the longs are underwater, and it's going to repeat what it's kind of done in this area here. So for Omar, like I say, it was a $365. I left a lot on the table, but generally how I play first red days is I was like short at the open here. Sorry, I don't have the saved chart yet. Short at the open here. I made them in averaging into these is a mistake because they're very choppy and up and down. They take time to fail. So generally the way I'll play them is I'll like short like around pre-market and at the open. So I've got like a 1930 level and I'll give it a bit of risk. So like maybe not $1, maybe I'm cutting and then I'm adding here. But I didn't play it perfectly, but I mean, I basically was short around this area and then I added when it failed around here to break higher day. And then it was kind of a nice straight pathway home. I mean, I was covering, this trend is beautiful all the way down. I covered me last, so I was basically short from the 1980s. So I was short from this area up here, and my last cover was 1740, and I was covering down in this area here. So I took it quite well. I predicted the breakdown, and all was well. My biggest, I'll just do biggest win, biggest loss, then we'll just chat. Biggest loss was CLSK. And again, it gives its gains back quite regularly. And this to me was a clear double top, but it turned out it wasn't, but it turned out it was. This to me is a clear double top, but it's kind of, so this area is what? 1288. But I got squeezed out of this, and when you look, it broke through the 1288, then it came back. And then it's just ultimately kind of failed. It came all the way back down. This is just a squeeze up, squeeze down. The only thing I don't like about this is it's fucking, it's like gradual up, gradual up. I don't know, like I don't mind I still don't mind this short. I just fucked it up. Like I should have been short in the 12s. Really, in hindsight, if I took a short in the 12s, added in the 1180s, took some off, yeah. And then ultimately you've just, and again, it's always hindsight that I see these things, but I would have took a small loss, but I took a bigger loss, but I don't mind. I mean, look, this is just an ascend and triangle and break, and then it's obviously the trends continued all the way up. But I don't mind short, cover, short, leave it, leave it, leave it, breaks higher day, cover the 12, 13s. It just didn't work. Like, it's fine that the first red day didn't work. I just played it a little bit wrong. But anyway, let's see. Oh, but the other trade I made some decent money on. Hang on. Let's just go through one more. In my other account, I made, what the fuck was it? Oh, MCRIB. MCRIBs is the last trade, and then you guys can fire that. MCRIB, I'm really actually. So MCRIB, I'm actually going to re-short right now. Listen for the click. But so I have re-shorted MCRIB at 21.30. I don't like shorting at lunchtime, but it is what it is. I'm up $4. I am short MCRIB at 21.39. Live trade for you. So MCRIB, again, I'll take all this shit off. Like choppy, higher cap, typical stock. Get this crazy move, and again, you've got this kind of big wick, which is like, so, I mean, look, it's a high dollar volume stock and it's squeezed. What got me interested in is A, there might be a lot of longs in this squeeze, but B, the volume was 100 million, and then today we're halfway through the day and it's 7. And I'm like, when everyone's not like, honestly, like, let's like look at the news. MCRIB, it's like it came out with a new Big Mac, you big cunts. And again, it is my privilege to provide you with free education. Been learning this shit for the last 4 years, and the sole purpose of me learning this was to teach you guys how to trade better. And it's my fine privilege to, after 4 years of learning, to be able to do it for free, giving free information to you guys. And the other good thing about it, so I can change people's lives for free. It's very good. I mean, sometimes in the future, when I put hours and hours and hours into courses, I will sell them, and that's my way of making money back sometimes. But they will be cheap, very, very cheap, 20% of the cost of other stuff. But yeah, when you look at MCRIB, like, and most of the stuff I do is free, but like 70 million down on revenue, on earnings. The news is positive drug data. It was this return on capital employed. Q2 reported sales. Oh, it's not earnings. For sure, they had a drug thing. Series therapeutic stock rockets nearly 4-fold. Yeah, positive phase 3 data on treatment of colon infections. Don't know what colon infection is, but basically with biotech, like phase 1 is animals, phase 2 is less than 20 people. Phase 3 is like 100+ studies. So like, if it gets to phase 3, it's pretty serious. And I don't know this because I read medical journals. I just watched a webinar by chance, and some fucker told us. And I'm like, that's what phase 1, 2, and 3 are. So it's not like I know this shit or I'm a scientist. Someone else told me, who's an expert in biotechs, and I just believed them. And now I ask you to believe me. So it's phase 3, so it's, I read news, but it's not dead serious. And like, does phase 3 news really change a company's fucking, does phase 3 news of a study which can fail in phase 4 really turn an unprofitable company? It's a serious company, like it makes money, right? It did make money, I think. But does it grow it from 4 to what, 32? Does it make its, does a phase 3 study that doesn't bring any money to the company grow its financial net and market cap value tenfold? And I just don't think it does. So like, when the fundamentals are off, and then when the volume is gone, I can only think that this will slowly, I mean, it won't come back all of a sudden. I mean, look at Kodak. Kodak had legit news. Like, look at Kodak. When Kodak had its news about the government grant, it went from fucking 3 to 59. Kodak sells cameras. It's now invested in the pharmaceutical and drugs industry. But look, it went from 60 back to 9, and that 750 million loan from the government probably will still happen. So I'm kind of thinking the same thing with MCRIB. Like MCRIB, it's gone parabolic. It's an overreaction. We're in a crazy market. But can this come down to the 11s, the 12s, the 14s, the 15s? I don't know. I'm honestly only playing fucking for 10%. I'm taking the meat of the move. I'm just thinking, my idea is Kodak did this. The volume's weak. MCRIB's fundamentally overextended because it's a biotech on phase 3 news. Why would it be up this much? And then the rest of it is just technicals being like, hang on a sec. Rest of it's just technicals being like, all right, the volume's weak. Let's see what we can figure out on MCRIB. And I can see something straight away on the 2-day chart. Is this 1 minute? Oh, it's on 1 minute. But you can see straight away, look, here's the high in MCRIB. Here's the pre-market high. And it's like, it isn't anymore. Well, it isn't at all. Maybe that doesn't work. But you've got this big descending triangle, right? And then over 2 days, because you should look over a few days, not just one. Then you've kind of got like, and this isn't specific, but you've kind of got this support. So my guess is, playing, like, I don't swing trade, but as a swing trader, if I was to swing trade, and I'm learning. I learn more and more every day. And my learning curve over the last few months has been more than the last fucking year or 2 years. But I'm seeing that at some point in the next between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, or it might happen tomorrow, MCRIB, similar to Kodak, will more than likely, nothing's guaranteed in the market, but the way it's playing, it's not bouncing, it's not testing the highs. MCRIB will probably fail and crash. It might be happening right now, which is why I've got a short in it. It's as simple as that. And I'm basically shorting from VWAP. And I'll burn commissions. I'm really bad, but like I'm in and out trying to find the top. And basically MCRIB, if you see it, yeah, it's at the very bottom of this support channel. It's already touched the 20s a few times. And we're just seeing if it can snap this level. And as of now, I've got my little trade zero account. I'm up $280 on MCRIB. Just taking it slow, because although this fundamental analysis, thank you, kind sir. Sometimes I proper nail it with webinars and shit. Like, it all just comes together, and I've got the right thing to say at the right time. But even so, like, I'm not taking this with tens of thousands of dollars. Like, I've got 100 shares in this. I took 100 shares in this, and I'm $300 up from 100 shares, because I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I know me philosophy and fundamentals are right, but I haven't took this trade 10 times. Like with GAPAs, I will short 5,000, 10,000 in dollars, that is, because like I've seen it millions of times. I've got all backed up data on it. But with these things, I need to be like a little bit safe, and I'm a little bit scared, but in my head, it all makes sense. I just need the conviction and validation a few more times. Because right now I've got like 3 setups: GAPAs, first red days, and gap and craps. These are my 3 setups. This is not a first red day because it actually opened green. So this is just some weird fundamental philosophy and fundamental analysis that I've got going on. But anyway, that's enough of me yabbering on. Let's get to some questions. Let's get to some stocks. For a dopey Jody, I'm doing all right with the stock market. It's not going too badly. Shit, let us just check one other position that I've got on. Hang on a sec, I forgot. Shit. I'm at 4. Hang on, let's just, because I've also got ADMS on. I just need to make sure that that's not, I'm not red badly on it. ADMS is looking like it's fallen fine. So yeah, I'm like 260 on the day. It's good, it's fine. That should come down. So the last thing I'll show you guys is just how the month's been going, and then we'll get to the questions. It's all right. It's not good. It's not bad. Good opening week. Good start. I can't remember what I did wrong. I'll have to check back and see what I lost, because I track everything. 1.4 week is like, it's not ideal, but it's okay. And then I'm starting off like all going well. ADMS works out, and MCRIB comes down a bit more. This might be about 400. So I might be on about $1,000 this week, so another 1,000 in the next 3 days. I'm good, but still like 2.5, 2.6K a month. 2.6K halfway through the month is not good for me. I mean, if you look back at July, I was up 5.5K in the first 2 weeks. If you look back at June was messy because the market changed, but still, like, it's having 4K weeks at times. May was like 3K week, 3K week, 3K week, 3K week, like. So I'm kind of underperforming in a slower market just because the setups aren't there and the demand's not there, the A+ setups are not there. So when the A+ setups are not there, there's just not much I can do. Like, I can get stubborn, I can be stupid, I can get sloppy. But what I can't do, like, I'm not like fucking, I always forget his name. I'm not like Jack Kellogg. I don't know 100 different setups. I know like 4 setups. So for me, I'm like, Jack might play millions of different setups and he can play every which end of the market, but I can't. Anyway, so I just stick to what I know, and look, I'm doing all right. Like 5K, 10K, 15K months are good for me. I'm happy. I live in Newcastle. I don't need a lot of money. Okay, now questions for sure. Let's go. Been rabbiting for 20 minutes. At a push, we'll get an hour, but I'm not sure if I'll fulfill that. The MCRIB is coming a little bit back. I don't know if I'll take more size. I'll see if it fails first. I'm quite sure MCRIB will fail though. EYEN. I took a little bit of money on EYEN. EYEN is weird. It's actually a perfect double top, a triple top, a quadruple top. If you look on the daily, it's funny how technical analysis works. It always works out perfectly. Top, top, and then a top today. I personally had EYEN. I was long in this area. I took $150 long. Actually, I was short at first, and then the volume was high, and I went long. Let's double check. So EYEN, hang on. This one is EYEN short. I lost at $60 short on it. This, it's green because green is long. So I generally trade short. So whenever you see red, it's short. Whenever you see green, it's long. I actually took $160 long on EYEN, and that's because the volume, I mean, look, when you're seeing volume trading 350, 400,000 minute candles consistently, and like the level 2 was going crazy this morning. It was really ripping. One sec, I'm going to take another 75 on MCRIB. Got it, nice. It looks like it's rolling over. So I'm right because I'm lowering my risk to about 21.55 on that. But when you're trading, and I'll do this 10 times over, like, look, I missed out on EYEN short. And I mean, look, it's weird because it's not really, it's not got a history of gapping and failing. It's not really, I mean, look, it kind of ran on light volume. It's not really a history of gapping and going. It's a bit of a muddy, dirty, choppy chart. But the volume, these 400,000 minute candles on a stock that's $8, it's not the type of stock I'm in a rush to short. And you might catch F1 Team Boss shorting this, and F1 Team Boss is like, oh, I made 1.5K. And I'm like, aye, but you fucking blow up every other week. And the reason he blows up is because he sees stocks like this, EYEN, and like sometimes the start, sorry, I'll take that off. Sometimes the likes of EYEN does start to crack, does get the lower high, does fail pre, then there's no coming back at the open. Sometimes with stock gapping crops like EYEN, that does happen, but other times the fucking go kaboom to the moon. So EYEN pre-market was setting up like a runner, and off the back of MCRIB MBRC running, it looked like EYEN might be the next runner. And honestly, fucking, as far as I'm concerned, it's a 6-month, multi-month breakout. So EYEN is no fucking joke, no piece of shit. And what, I've got 12 million float on stocks to trade. I've got the volume's lighter than it should have been. If it had run at the open, it would have ran. But yeah, it came down. But all that does is give shorts insecure, like self-security and confidence to take this long another time. And taking this long another time is a big fucking error, because this strategy, like, look, I'm not an anti-short seller like Tim Bowen. I short fucking everything. I short low floats. I short fucking high volume low floats. I short low float, mid float, high float, $10, $20, 50 cents, 40 cents, 80 cents. I short everything. So if I'm telling you not to short something, it's for a fucking reason that I've been punished and lost fives of thousands, tens of thousands. I lost about 15, 16 grand shorting before I started making money in it. And I'm telling you, I mean, look, maybe like someone like Nate from Investors Underground knows better than me. And I'd say for him, you can read price action great. But for a newbie like F1 Team Boss, you cannot be fucking shorting this. Even for me, like, it's not worth it, because if this squeezes, like MCRIB squeezed yesterday, if it squeezes because the pre-market volume, like, dude, you're in a fucking position where you've got to cut the loss or risk more losses, and that's, you never want to put yourself in that position. People say, how did you learn to get more discipline and cut losses? Yes, it's been in alignment with Sam Dagash, but it's also by never putting myself in the position where I have to make the decision. Simple as that. Anyway, rant over. EYEN was a good short in the end, but I wouldn't have took it. and I didn't take it. I took it long and I made 160 on it. And I'm not gonna go. I can't give everything that. I can't give everything that level. I only want to go 30, 40 minutes. And the MCRIB short looks like I was short 2150, 2125. It's now cracked 21. So I'm up $60 on that. Well, we've been on this webinar. It's 300 on the day. I'm also short ADMS, which is coming down. So this is looking like a 400 or 500 day, and this is just lunchtime, so not bad. What stocks do you short? I kind of answer that question. One's up too much. You need to be more specific. EYEN. No, I think it's not coming down anymore. I think it's done. Anna, your profile picture, you look really pretty, and I'd love to hang out with you. MCRB 2072 is its next support level. It's really coming down. It's good. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of really went over that at the start. If you want to rewatch the webinar, it's like, Anna, I really went into this. But right now, like I say, I'm up 300 on MCRIB. I'm up like 60 for now. We kind of drew out this trend line. It's following it. You've got this downtrending triangle over 2 days, and you've also got this support level over 2 days. So I'm short from like the 23s. I've covered and reshorted a few times, but I'm counting on it kind of cracking this level, and it looks like it is. And the reason it is because the volume is so insignificant compared to its big day, and it's up so much on phase 3 data. It looks like it might pop up a little bit, but like I'm pretty comfortable. We just need this kind of fucking mini triangle breakdown, and that's what I'm hoping for on MCRIB. So yeah, it's not a short now, but it is. I mean, look, I was short from like 23, and I'm aiming for like 18. So I want to take $5 on it or something like that. To short right now, support right now on a whippy-ish stock, although it is dead. I mean, I think you could probably short this and make money, but because look, it's cracking. It's nearly cracking right now, right? Oh, we're through. 84. Look at the bid. We're close. We're close. Okay, IMMP. No one leave the room. I'm getting another drink because this is tiring us to talk. Don't leave. Did anyone leave? I think one person left. Get in my belly. I'm dead sexy. I'm dead sexy. I eat because I'm depressed. And I'm depressed because I eat. IMMP. Elliot, mate, how's it going? Nice to see you. Elliot, I've seen you on here a few times, so hit us up on Twitter, Jonk87. I'll have a chat with you, and we'll see if I can help you in any way. IMMP. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Gap and crap. Gap. Oh, Tim Sykes calls it the sushi thing. Sushi drop. Since the bad sushi drop, we have gap down, gap down, gap down, gap and crap, gap and crap, gap and crap. I mean, it's the best. I saw this morning, by the way. It's a brilliant short when it gaps up. It's a fucking brilliant short when it gaps up, and obviously, look, it's failed at the 165s. It failed. The thing with this, and I remember, is that it came up and it came straight down. So if you check pre-market, there was no real opportunity. Like, look, went to the 260s. Yeah, I don't know if that's real, Prince. Like, it came to like the 160s. Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay. And PRPO was another good short that I missed as well. Look, it came up. Honestly, 176. It's up from what, like 136 to once. It's up like 25, 30%, 27%. Like, I'll never forget Tim Bourne used to always tell us, like, oh, you short stocks that are not up enough. Like, why are you shorting? He didn't say, why are you? He said, I don't short stocks up 25%, 27%. And for me, shit up more than 25%. This was back in the day when stuff didn't run as much. Shit's over 25%. I'm shorting. I'm shorting in. I tend not to do it anymore because I get the 10, 20, 30, 40% gains short from the stocks that are up 50, 100, 150, 200%. So I tend to just leave these because I'm like, oh, what am I going to get? Like 8%, 6%. That's me being a snob because I've got better at shorting and I've got better at playing. Because the thing is, with 100%, a stock that's up 100%, you can take 30 on it if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose 20. So like I like to think of it as I play the more advanced shorts where IMMP, like, yeah, volume's light, yeah, lower high, double top, yeah, like double top daily, potential double top pre, light volume, no reason to be up, whatever, history of failing. I mean, it's a very obvious, easy short, but I'm only going to get 6% on it. So, and I'm not going to fucking short big size to get 6%. I'm just not doing it. Because I can't build in and out and scale in and out. It's a different strategy. But look, it's a fucking brilliant short for a small account. Let's leave that one there. Hello, sir. Can I have some more? Can I have some more, Oliver? Hello, Gustav. MCRIB is little pull, but we're okay. We're still in a downtrend. Oh, ADMS. Nice. So ADMS is just another first red day short I took. And I took this because of, like, you see this death drop and this death drop. I'm like, why can't it do a death drop again? So I've got ADMS short. I played it wrong again. Like, I should have been short here, and I was short here, covered a bit. I averaged in. I was averaging to me when I was early on first red days, and that's the main mistake. I cut some on the way up because I averaged in too badly. What I should have done is shorted in the fives, reshorted in the fives, took some profit on the way down, and then held because this is dropping now. So I'm doing all right. I fucked it up, but I'm doing all right. So ADMS is working now because I've spent half the day up 100, down 100. EQ, I really like stuff like this actually because, oh mate, again, like fucking short for days. Like, check this out. Gap up and fail, gap up and fail. Like, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Then you have this crazy parabolic move. Fine, you've got this. And by the way, I see, oh shit, I'm fucking red on MCRIB. Only $13, $15. One sec. MCRIB. What time is it? It's still lunchtime. I'll give it some time. Is it still within the trend line? It's well within the trend line. I'll give that some time. Like, I'm up 240 on it. I'm $1 unrealized. It's fine. Sorry, we'll get back to your question. Thank you. Oh, shit. So I really like EQ because history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. And that's obviously why we've got the gap and crap failures on the chart. I mean, I wouldn't say it reset itself, but this parabolic spike, I mean, it almost creates a new spike. If you know what I mean, like, it really, it's a crazy, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was a reverse split and run. I don't know what they've done to get such a parabolic move from 3 to 28. But I mean, I presume, Dave Shy, that you're talking about a parabolic short. I'm green back on MCRIB anyway. That's good. I assume that you're talking about like a gap into a downtrending chart. So this gap up on the daily. This gap up, like, it's a weird one because look, it's run, everyone's underwater. You've got this like weird trend, then you've got this other little downtrend, and then you've got like this gap up breakout. So it's not like a gap up and crap, but it definitely is a gap into like bag holder gap and crap. There's bag holders that you're gapping and crapping into. But it's also some sort of weird trend break. It's like gapped to go and break out. fuck, McRib just broke up again. I'm down 15 bucks. So with EQ, I mean, for me, it's like a long off the 1020s. I don't think it's ever really, like if you really want to take it short, you can take it in the 1220s and you might be all right, but there's not much downside in EQ. So EQ is not really a long, not really a short. That's the best way I can say it. And it's not really a long or not really a short because it's too close to its trend line to be a long, but not close enough. Then it's not far enough off to be a short. So it's like mid-range. It's the best way I can explain it. You've changed my life. I learned key support and resistance from you. Colin, that's epic. Let's have a drink of that. I am glad that I changed your life. Tim Sykes changed mine, honestly. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Tim Sykes. I went in the challenge. I got access to all the best traders. I went to Italy. Met loads of people, and he got me profitable, and now I want to get you guys profitable. So I'm really pleased. I'm going to take a picture. I love it when people say I changed their life. Fucking, you've got us there because it means a lot. I really appreciate that. Like, you've got us. When someone says something that powerful, like, it means a lot. It really does, because all I want to do is help people and change people's lives. And I'm not like marketing bullshitting you. Like, the sole reason I'm doing this is to change people's lives and help people. If you're not going to do that, what's the point in living? McRib is bothering us. Like, I'm only down 12 bucks, but it's bothering us. John, what is it? John Black or something. BFRA. These sound like weird. I haven't heard of these tickets, which is weird. Ah, dude, that's bullshit. Kelly B. I don't even want to type this in. I feel sick. Dude, you're playing a liquid shitty pumps. Don't play these. Anna, thank you, mate. More than friends. One day. Kodak was manipulated pre-news. Yeah, but I mean, the Donald Trump thing. I mean, you mean it was actually manipulated and pushed? Probably. But I mean, all stocks are. Maybe this one just had a spotlight on it. Eurostock, great webinar. Thank you so much. Guys, we're running here. I need to do more webinars once every 3 months more often to make sure that you guys show up. Chrono Trader, and that's no offense to the people that do. I know some people do religiously. Sometimes I make a joke that if I charge people, more people would come because they'd see value, but when it's free, they don't. But I won't charge. OXBR, very good short. Just watch the volume. And obviously, it's a very good short because, I mean, this is what I'd call a diluter, like a dilution stock, because it like pumps it up with 8 million, sells into the pump. Pumps it up with 14 million, sells into the pump. This is a really big pump here where it pumps it up with like 14 million, sends it into the pump. Now, the minute a stock like this gaps it up, I don't know why you can push it up in the open by just ramming it with a chat room or announcing news when no one expects and paying someone to push it. I don't know why they do it during the day because it's easier to do a pre-market with lighter volume. This time they've opted to do it with lighter volume. I love this stock. I really love it. There's for sure downside. I'm going to take this short actually. 1 second. I just need to go to my main screen. I will definitely take this short. I just need to do a bit more research into it, but OXBR, let's do it quick. OXBR. I really like this as a short. It's down a bit, but I think it's got its swing to the downside as well. Oh, borrows. 20 bucks. No, I think I saw this stock. Yes, I think I saw this stock pre-market, and I didn't take it because the borrows are too high, and the borrows are still too high. I think I saw this. Yeah, I saw this. No, this stock was gapping up pre. I remember. Yeah, you got us with that. Yeah, I didn't take it because the borrows are high. Look, and it's squeezed. Like maybe yeah, we'll go back. Sorry about that, guy. I was like, this is a legitimate great short. And then when I saw the high borrows, I remember I was trying to take this in the 250s, and honestly, I could have took it to the 170s. I didn't take it because the borrows are ridiculous, and they're still ridiculous. And then it reminded us of the stock. Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant short. I nearly took this short in the 250s, 240s. Had I have done, I mean, I would have took it for like 60%. Anything that comes down from like 3 to fucking 1 tends to squeeze. But then the squeeze short is an excellent short, but like obviously you've got to look for the cracks. So it's hard to find the top here. It's easy in hindsight, but it's very difficult in real life. So yeah, I mean, I would have had a 500, 600, 700 day if I took this. I was too stingy with the borrows, but yeah, it's a brilliant short. Well spotted, Chrono Trader. What's your thoughts on SYPR? Looks like we're going for, guys, now that we've done 41 minutes, we're going for a full hour. I don't give a fuck. I actually love these webinars because you guys point really good tickers. SYPR is a really good short as well. Came up, like when it goes to the 2s, back down to the 1s. This is like a squeeze, and then it's already got a wick on it, but I'm not sure where to take it. Like the double top is perfect. Oh, they were. I'll see if I can take a bit of SYPR. The locate size should not. What the fuck are you talking about? Ah, shit. Honestly, I'm a bit sketched out to take SYPR because like we've got this like downtrend and it's just broke, but then we've got a VWAP rejection as well. I don't like taking it from 190 to 160, but I know that it's up in the 160s and it's usually meant to be in the 1s. And it doesn't have 2 green days in a row. Oh, look, the chart's dog shit as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, I mean, look, let's try and take this small at least. I don't know what that's saying. Quite confused about what me progress. Stop saying this shit to us. Oh shit. There's only 37 shares available. Okay, yeah, this is it's very hard to borrow because let us try a different route. $5. Okay. All right, hang on. I need to go to me broke. I had to take the short one sec. SYPR. I mean, this is slightly gambling. It's not slightly gambling, but like I'll probably win, but I'm just doing this for like $50. Okay, so I've got 300 of SYPR. It's not my favorite short, but it's an easy one for multiple reasons. Let's just check how I'm doing. Let's just check my actual trades. So ADMS, I'm tempted to add to that as well. Sorry guys, I'm literally now like I'm on the actual trading screen, but it's got my account number up and stuff like that, so I can't really show you guys. And we're getting to like nearly 2 o'clock. I don't want to chase beat this, so maybe. I'm just adding shorts because like ADMS will probably break down. I think if ADMS has failed, it's red green, it'll probably break down. So I'm adding some, like I take like 100 million trades a day. So ADMS, I'm in. SYPR, I'm in like 300. I'm in like 5. The borrows are phenomenally expensive. I'm in SYPR, but I'll explain why now. Hang on. So SYPR, I've just talked. I mean, look, it's a weird one because intraday, like the double tops, the 190s. I'm like, am I really going to chase this in the 160s? Is it not mid range? And I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, but you've got to look like the daily is more important than the intraday. And MCRIB is working out well as well. But the daily is more important than the intraday. And the last time this ran, like if you like say this closed at 163, and by the way, this is a massive breakout. Like this is a huge breakout. It was like a multi-year breakout when it ran on this day. And it still had a wick, went really red, opened, then went even more red in the subsequent days. So with traders having this information, it's highly likely that this will close weak. And if it doesn't have any like strength the next day, it's going to be opening in like 138, 140. Within no time, it will be at the 119s. So, and the other thing, like it's already coming down, yeah. The other thing with this is the actual short. Although I'm chasing it down, I've got a key risk on VWAP, so I can short at like 164, whatever, and I'm fine. So that's the reason why I took that short, and I'm just gambling because it's fun and I want to do live trades with you. So the short answer is SYPR is a short for the afternoon, but I'm gambling. Like I'll make 100, 150, or I'll cut it for like 30 or 40 loss, whatever. But I am gambling, and the borrows are a rip-off. Guys, we've been on so long, we're going for an hour. Followed you for many years, Stephen. Saw you were live streaming and thought I'd have a click. All the best, and continue to live the dream from a fellow UK trader. Legendary, brother. Thank you so much for commenting. Really appreciate it. And I wish you well trading. Tatty boy. Obviously, you've got some tattoos, I think. Me too. Love that shit. Love being unconventional. Thank you. Guys, is anyone watching the UFC, by the way? This Saturday is Daniel Cormier. This is Stipe Miocic. And you also have Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley's it. Like, guys, this is American shit. You guys should know. But Sean O'Malley's fighting, and he's the co-main event. Some sick UFC. Comment UFC if you know what I'm talking about. Thanks. Has learning more about SEC given you an advantage? Yeah, definitely. But there's a website called Flash-SEC, and it tells you what dilution is where and how much is remaining. It's like automated service. It takes the guesswork out of SEC filings. So I kind of just use that. So you need to understand the basics of SEC filings, because you need to know is the company, like, fundamentals are 30%, technicals are 70. I'd even say fundamentals are 20. Now I'd say like, put it this way: technicals are 70%. Technicals are 60. The news is 20. But that fucking I wouldn't even say that. It's very difficult. Honestly, I would say volume is 70%. Volume is 70% of the market. As an indicator, volume, if you had 100% weight and you had to give 10 indicators weight, and you had like volume, float, SEC filings, news, sector, what else? Daily chart, intraday chart, dilution. So I've named 8, but there's more. There's like 10. If you had 10 variables and you had to give each of them weight, I'd give volume 70% of that weight, because volume trumps dilution, because volume outweighs dilution. Float doesn't matter, because the float, if it's a big float and not many people are selling, or it's highly institutionally owned, or it's a low float, but like the volume trumps everything, and it's hard to explain. But volume is more important than anything, by far. SEC filings do give me an advantage just a bit. You ever think of making your Excel to I sell it for $50. The reason I sell it for $50, and like, if you go on my YouTube, there's like a link in every video. I sell it for $50, but because there's loads of data, and I also sell a DVD of how to short sell. There's a link on like every single video that I've ever done except live streams. For sure, EQ, guys, I've already done EQ and I have to skip through because I'm only going to do an hour. Nelly put my account number up. Let's just see how I am with stocks. SYPR, I'm up like $3. ADMS, I'm up a bit. But MCRIB, MCRIB looks like it's going to snap the 20s, and that's going to be a really good win. But I'm not doing great. It's not a good day at all. It's about a $300 day. So it's not great. It's not terrible. All right, guys, I'm doing one more whiskey stop because I'm not joking. I've had 2 double whiskeys and I haven't ate, and I can already feel like on talk. Michael Fee. All right, we'll leave it there. Guys, if there's not 29 people here when I get back, I'm going to kill someone. So, like, this is my last one, and then I have to get food because I'm slurring words from 2 whiskeys. This is the last hour because I've done live streams and fell asleep drunk and shit. I'm not falling asleep drunk. I've actually got a pitch tomorrow for an advertising. MCRIB looks like it's about to snap. I'm up 3. No, I'm only up 300. I'm up 63 unrealized. SYPR. That, I mean, I'll probably swing that. You'll get 10-20% on it. All right, Jonks, you've made almost 2.5K in less than 2 weeks, and you're not happy with this. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly true. That's exactly true. $2,500 in 2 weeks, and I am not happy. But you will see when you start making fucking $3,000 weeks, $4,000 weeks, and you're aiming for $5,000 weeks, and you make 2.5 and 2. Like, but yeah, it's true. And I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate where you're coming from. Yeah, but I am growing. I am getting better. Discuss, brother. What have been your best 3 strategies over the last 3 to 4 months? Nah, trade the same. The best thing I've ever done is over the last 2 months, like I trade more full time now. I quit my job, so I'm part time this month. I've got a pitch today. Guys, hit us up with UFC questions or UFC if you know anything about the UFC or the upcoming event. Talk to us about it. I know we're dropping out now. We had 40, 50. We're now down to 25. But forgot us. But I hit us up with Sean O'Malley or something like that. But anyway, best 3 strategies over the last. Dude, I've drank 3 whiskeys and I'm fucked. Best 3 strategies over the last 3 or 4 months. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. The best thing you can ever do is track your data. Not track data. I used to track data. The best thing you can do is track. Like I save basically. I'll stay up every night till the end of the market because it's late in Dubai. I save every chart that I play, and I categorize and group every chart into gap and craps, gap as in first red day, and then I analyze the best wins by each pattern. And there's little, like obviously when we broke out where I get in and get out, there's little entries and exits. So I look at my biggest wins and biggest losses, and I look at where I got in and where I got out. Why did I win on those ones? Why did I lose on those ones? And I break it by pattern, and then I start breaking like patterns into patterns by saying like, oh, like with gap bars, this is this type of gap bar. With gap and craps, like there's like I've got gap and craps by name. I've got like this is a lightning rod gapper, this is a dilution gapper, this is a fader gapper, this is a fighter gapper. I have patterns within patterns named out. It's pretty crazy. To answer the question, yeah, volume's been crazy though. Yeah, it's changed the market, but it's going back to where it was. Mate, honestly, fucking OMER. Sold that at 18. It's now at 17. Ah, I missed a buck. It's not the end of the world. How do you manage your risk in order to maximize games? It's funny because in this market, I don't risk key levels really. I just don't. I never have. My profitable way of trading and my strategy is not risking key levels. Like back in the day, you'd risk like daily levels, like volume weighted levels. Like that was how you traded back in a year and a half ago before the madness came in. Now I cut losses very tight. Like I do what Tim Sykes says. I cut losses really quick. But I know me patterns inside out. Like this is the best way to explain. I track, I save the chart of every single trade that I make, and then I categorize and organize it into specific patterns. So I know the signs of a fucking one trade, a gap and crab reversing, which is Roland's favorite trend. Gap crab reversal. I know the signs of it, so I get out as it makes the signs. I don't get out at the level because then I've lost unnecessary money. I get out at the sign. In 50% of the time I'm wrong and 50% of the time I'm right. But if I cut losses at 1%, half the time I'm right, half the time I'm wrong. And when I'm right, I make 40%, 30%, 20%. It's a really good strategy. So I trade price action more now than I trade resistance levels or volume weighted levels. Honestly, I don't trade levels at all because I trade with people. Like sometimes I'm in chat with people and I trade with different people. They're like, whoa, why did you get out? It didn't beat the level. And I'm like, dude, I traded my own mind. And if everyone trades the same and everyone trades volume weighted levels and 95% lose, like, let me just trade in my head. That's how I do it. MCRIB short. Dude, I have no fucking idea. I'm up 300. I'm cleared 100 unrealized. I'm up 340 on that. That's crazy. You trade zero accounts only $1,000 and I'm up 340 on it. So that's awesome. Let's actually have a look. If any of you guys took the MCRIB short, it's a great short. I can't swing on trade zero, that's the only thing, so it sucks. But maybe if we look like 15s, 30s, we can find. I mean, it's fucking. I made up this level a bit, so the real level is like 1953. If it closes around 1953, I'll take it off. I don't have a level. I'll just take it off at the end of the day. Be creative. How many more questions or what? Quite a few. All right, let's try and get through these questions quite quick because it's quite a lot. And I do want to wrap this up within the hour. Oh God, is it? It's not even midday, right? No, it's not midday. Mark. Look at Mark. Dude, it's mid-range. There's no volume. It's no trade. Like, I don't know what you're looking at there. I really don't know what you're looking at. Right there. So, Omar. Mark, I don't know what you're looking at because what? I mean, look, the way I see Mark is it bottomed in the 130s. It topped in the 194s. I mean, yeah. I mean, look. I think you're suggesting first red day, but I mean, first red day from what? Like, it went from 170 to. Nah, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? And the way I see here is 125 to 194, so there is an increase, but I mean, it's just in a channel. There's no play here, basically. Potential long. Why would you take it long on a red day where it has resistance above it? It makes no sense. I mean, I'm a little bit drunk and I still see no sense in it. So you need to, and look, I mean, look, there's fucking, dude, I'm drunk and I can see this. There's resistance here, there's resistance here, there's resistance here, there's resistance here. I mean, the volume is fucking down here and it's preset volume here and here and here. I mean, why would you, I'm fucking lost for words on this. I think you need to, I never want to be a dick to people, and I always want to spread and share love and positive energy and positive connection. But I've fucking no idea what you're talking about with that one. And I'm sorry if it comes across disrespectful. I don't mean it. Good short into resistance. SYPR was a brilliant short, and I need to remember that one. Dude, I'm getting worse and worse. Fuck. SYPR. Yeah, like you had the fail here. What I really like about SYPR is you've got like the fucking, it ran, and then you've got bag holder resistance. You never have bag holder resistance in this market. So much shit runs that everything's like fresh charts. But for the first time ever, we've got bag holder resistance from like a previous low. And I don't give a fuck if it's 11 million float. It's bag holder resistance for the first time forever. So yeah, it's like, it looks like a decent short. I was shorting risking off VWAP. I can't remember what I shorted it at. I think I'm in the money. I don't normally swing, but I'll swing this because the last time like it was up. Last thing of this ran, which was the first time ever it ran. It opened at 122 and it closed at 160. That's like a 20% drop. I think now with the back holder chart in the history of failing in the lower volume, I'm hoping we'll get 140 and we're at 160. So I'm hoping I'll short into a 10% drop. So I'll swing that one. I don't mind. I didn't have trades to use. I'm 20 trades into my trading career. Elliot, you are in this chat all the time. There's no way I've took 20 trades. Very, very well done. Are you long or are you short? Yes, thanks. Question was from earlier. Is that yes, we'll go on a date or what? Shit. Let's just have a quick look. I'm up $70. I was up more. MCRIB. Let's just have a quick look at it. Now MCRIB is following trend. It's fine. Sorry, dude. I skipped you. Wagwan, brother. Wagwan, mate. All right, how's it going? Just checking in because I'm learning all this time and like just checking in because it's all about learning. Well, I watched all of them. No, it's very good. Dude, when I ask you final questions, because when I get to the end of this, I'm done because I'm fucking, this whiskey's making us too drunk. And I do not want to be drunk. Yes, brother. Like, fuck. Like, I've been in the corporate world. I've been in advertising for a lot of years. Like, dude, I've pitched for Audi, KLM. I've pitched, basically, honestly, I've pitched for every big company in the world as part of a big agency. And I've been restricted by corporate nonsense and bullshit. And I've even got a pitch tomorrow, but like I'm growing my hair long because I'm saying fuck this system. Fuck this system, and trading is the way forward. Fuck everything and everyone. And again, like I know like Tim Sykes has a lot of haters, but like he didn't have to change my life, and he did change my life. So I give credit to Tim Sykes, Tim Bowen, Roland Wolf. Fucking they've helped us a lot. And I'm not selling it, it's the truth. Thank you. Tim Sykes challenge for steady trade. It's difficult, mate. Tim Bowen and steady trade is very long bias, I think. But I mean the market's long. But I'm so short, it's unbelievable. So it's very difficult to do that. Like I watch Tim Bowen and I get his strategy, but I'm not short biased at all. I'm not long biased at all. But if you're long biased, then Tim Bowen's the one. But Tim Bowen's one trader, and I know Hoodie's there as well. But it like if you want to like learn studying 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, then go with steady trade, whatever. If you want to like do like 15 hours a day, 12 hours a day, then go with the challenge. Because I know some people complain about the challenge and they're like, oh, the challenge this, challenge that, and oh, the challenge costs so much money. But I'm like, look, at the end of the day, if you want to study 12 hours a day, which Fucking nobody does. No one studies 12 hours a day. You want to study 12 hours a day, then the challenge is the best investment of your life. Honestly. SRNA is one of the worst tickers I've ever seen in my life. I'll bring it up, but I fucking hate the cunt. Oh my God. Did it have its first red day today? Oh my, yeah, it fell apart pre-market after ripping pre-market. Yeah, it's such a cunt, that stock. Again, it's another one. I don't even think we broke it. That's a short it. I've missed most of the move on SRNA. It looks fucked. It's manipulated as hell. I don't like it. But I mean, it looks like the first red day is in. If I played this, I'd play it tomorrow, like cut down, push up, I'd play it into the 1650s or something like that. Good for you, brother. It's gambling. I don't buy it. I am in the steady trade team. Ah, you're not even a woman, you're a man. Jamie Waters. Ah, dude, everyone trades different. I'm social biased, but I trade different to Tim Grattani. I trade very differently to Tim Grattani. I trade differently to Tim Sykes. Trade differently to Stephen Docks. Trade very differently to Roland Wolf. Like we're all trade. Like I'm not on that level, but I have my own style. I find out what worked, and that's it. Love these webinars, so helpful. Cheers. Yeah, dude, I fucking know. I know, because in these webinars, like I'm not blowing fucking smoke up my ass, but I know that I'm giving you guys challenge quality content for free on the internet. And it fucks us off. It fucks us off that more people don't come, because I'm 4 years in the game. I'm coming up with 50 grand plus up. And like maybe when I'm 100 grand up or 200 up or 500 up, there'll be loads of people there, but just know that you guys are the first ones. You guys are the starters. And honestly, I will not be doing this for free when there's loads of people there. I just won't. The people that were here in the beginning, I'll give everything for free. But all the followers on and that, I'm not doing it for free. And I have to figure that out, and I have to do that debate in my head, because there's some mental problems there where I'm like, oh, your mission is to help everyone, but then at the same time, your mission is to help people who want it the most. Like there's some fucked up stuff there. MCRIB is popping, but it's okay. Tim Sykes focuses more. No, you're wrong, Anna. Tim Sykes does not focus on OTCs. Nah, Tim Sykes is not OTC. No one trades OTCs really. It's wrong. It's not true. People are saying you're welcome, but whatever. Guys, I need to get off here. I'm getting drunker and drunker, and I don't know how many trades are going. Let's see how many trades are going. I'm up $300 and me trade zero, and I'm getting drunker and drunker. And I should not trade drunk. It's like a rule that I shouldn't trade drunk. SYPR, that short that I don't know who told us to take it, took it. I'm like unrealized $7 and I'm up $58. So I'm okay. I'm gonna try and get the. I thought again on SBYR, missed it. It's a first red day. If you've got a broker that swings, you're all right. Shares outstanding, shares float. Shares outstanding is what the company has. Float is what's publicly tradable. Pull one for me, fella. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Peter Van San. Yeah, dodgy shit about her. I don't know what you mean. Tizzy will panic. Sounds like it's raining, but it can't rain because we're in Dubai. Oh shit. Nah, mate, it's a pump. It's a pump. Looks like it will panic though. I agree with you. It'll panic, but it's a pump. Like the volume, it's like 180,000. Yeah, it probably will pump. It probably will panic. Fuck me, I'm tempted to take this, but it's a proper gamble. It's the biggest gamble ever. Ah, Jesus Christ. Mate, like, and this is a penny stock pump and dump, and I know it is. Like, obviously it is, but the thing with this is it's coming into resistance at 712. It's already failing, and I'll see if I can take 100 shares of this. You guys are, I will never do this live again because you guys are making 6 stupid trades. But I mean, I'm taking 100 already shortable as well. All right, 1 sec. Shit. TISI. I for a laugh I've took 200 shares of TISI. Will it fail? Probably not. Is it a gradual grinder? Yeah, but I mean, am I drunk and I'm just watching the close? Yes. So I took 200 shares at 280. So hang on, let's watch this. So I've got 200 shares basically here on this bounce. Again, it's probably not going to work, but what I like about this is you've got the support level, you've got the right down. It's kind of broke trend, which I don't like. But I mean, I'm taking $1,200 because it was in the 3s. It's now in the 7s. You might get your first red day, but it's all about stopping this like 680 level. But this is not a trade that I recommend anyone takes. I think it's a bad trade. I think I'm being an idiot. I'm just being stupid. Like that's the thing though. Like I've got like $40,000 in my account. And like for a good trade, I'll load up. I don't know, go full screen. Got like $40,000 in my account for a good trade. I'll like load up. Like I'll short like 20, 30K. But like for this, I'm just like, oh, short 1,000, long 1,000, short 2,000. Like I'm like, don't get the wrong idea. I'm just gambling here for fun. Like this is not a good trade. But like I don't mind gambling for $1,000 and then if I'm right, I make 200. If I'm wrong, I make 200. Like, oh, even 100. Like, I'm just gambling for fun. Thanks for the webinar. Thanks for the great webinar. Thanks again. Thank you, brother. Yeah, brother, I'm sorry. Fucking got pissed off that people weren't watching. Could be fights next. Agree. I was flipping $500 into 10K, but it's not about the money that you have. It's about the studying that you need to do. Shut up. Nelly, at the end, do you need stocks to trade? I don't think anyone needs anything, but you need a good scanner and you need a good platform to see stuff. Stocks to trade is the one that I use, but I mean I don't know if there's other stuff out there. Try it. I've always used stocks to trade. The XRT. I'm acting like I had a big day today. I did not have a big day. I had a 200 day. Hang on. Show you guys this. The XRT ripped, came down, popped mid-range. The XRT is mid-range. It's not anything for me. No. If you want options, trade with Will Karaman. Not. I don't know. I have a Discord account with Roland Wolf's room. I'm in Roland. So drunk. I'm in Roland Wolf's room. Thanks for the answers. Been watching you from the start. Love it. Thank you, Jamie. Fucking really appreciate that. Can you make your messages on the screen go by faster? Dude, obviously I'm fucking answering one by one. Walmart and Lowe's have innings. Don't play it. You'll have a huge following one day. Your content. I hope so, Clint. And I recognize the name. Thank you. Yes, it does. I don't know. I don't know. You have to see for yourself. Nah, no idea. So we're good. We're done. Sweet. I'm up. So let's just check. So MCRB was my main short. I'm getting pretty pissed, so I have to stop. Yeah, but MCRB did break that level. So, I mean, my guess is that I just need to hold it. There's no real downside. Like when you look, there is downside, but like it's like 1970 and we're at 2070. So I'll hold this for $1 a share. I'll hope to get more. I'm up 340 in my trade zero account. So MCRB is really cool. That's 340 up there. On the speed trader account, I'm up $11, which sucks. But I am up 15 on SYPR. So who have I told us that? Putting it $6 on TISI, which was another stupid thing. So I'm up $20 on them, and ADMS has fucked us all day. So that's good. I'm up. Hang on. Net profit $2. Net profit $300. So I'm up $350 on the day, which is sweet. $350 today puts us up, and I'll be closing out. $350 today puts us up. If I put it in 350, yeah, I'm up like 2.5k this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.5k in 7 days. It's all right. It's not my best. It's not my worst. But I wish you blessings, love, great trading, study hard, live the dream. We will not fail. And thank you for watching. Peace.